Fellowship was like a great way for us to kind of like keep our sanity going during this whole thing. From the beginning of the quarantine all the way through this pandemic, this has just been a great spiritual and positive musical outlet for me as a musician and producer, remixing all these prayers that I've grown up singing and now being able to reimagine them in modern hip hop ways. It's really been just such a blessing.
It's really given me a sense of community week by week. It's given me like a sense of purpose throughout the pandemic and beyond, which has been really great. Being on specific projects every week, having tasks that we all like divide and conquer, having verses on each song to lay down each week, like really kept me motivated. I know, like Crate said, it was really an honor to be like working with him in our own musical relationship and then kind of blend that into like working with Matt and Mr. E and Ali, who I met through a different job. I was working in the Jewish community, and what this developed into for me has been incredibly special. It's really given me, just a place to like proudly be Jewish every week.
This experience has been everything for me. I think during the time of the pandemic where many of us were quarantining and whatnot, we remained to consistently meet with each other on Zoom and check in with one another on creative levels, spiritual levels, emotional, rational. We're just going through it. We're all creatives. Most of us here are educators as well. So I feel like iron sharpens iron. There's so many different talented and just beyond just artists, just great people in our fellowship. And I feel like we were able to, strengthen bonds, make actual friendships, and also make just incredible music along the way.
To have that community at a time when I was in my head a little too much was powerful, and to explore new realms of my own journey. Everyone listened to me and learned from me too in this fellowship. We all learned and grew with each other and had this wonderful sharing that was so central to not just like Judaism, but rappers and rabbis, and being in that cipher mode of hip hop and the cipher mode of Judaism.
One day we could just listen to what the artist has written, smidges of hardest renditions of where the pain